You do realize that after so many times of seeing somebody do something stupid, you no longer care. Sierra.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 7, Episode 14. And like I said, when you see somebody play the fool a whole lot of times, you don't give a shit no more. Sierra. And we're going to talk about it. Just hold with me. We're going to talk about it. Anyway, okay, so they're still at the little bonfire situation. Rashida's like laying some stuff down on them and making them all think like all of this is really petty. We got some stuff. There's some people going through some real stuff. And what y'all are beefing and arguing about is really kind of stupid. And, you know, seen it, heard it all before, you know, but they got it and it seemed to work. So cool, no problem. It seemed to work for everybody but dumbass goddamn Escalata. Or Estelita, whatever the fuck her name is, Estelita. That dumb bitch sit over and talking about, yeah, well, it all just seemed okay. Well, first of all, BK did backpedal and pussy pop. He said, you know, I want to apologize because calling women out of their name and stuff, that's just not even the kind of dude I am. That ain't what I do. And Estelita's like, yeah, because you called me a bitch. We all heard him, bitch. And the issue with you, did he call you something you weren't? But anyway, he's like, I didn't. He said I called you something, but I didn't call you that. I think he remembered calling her a hoe, but I don't think he actually remembered calling her a bitch. But BK Boo, yeah, you got too much Beijing on your shit, and it done jarred your memory. You called her a bitch, but you didn't call her anything that she wasn't. But she's over there and she gets in the confessional. That's okay, because when I get back to Atlanta and I tell Stevie what happened, girl, do you honestly believe that Stevie J, is going to run up on BK because he called you a bitch? You another one doing the same old dumb stuff that you just seen done before. You've sat and watched Jocelyn's life, and now you want to go try to be Jocelyn. I promise you, you get back to Atlanta, you got a better chance of Stevie calling you a bitch too than you do of Stevie running up on BK about calling you a bitch. Bitch, sit down. Anyway, moving the hell on, dumbass. Tommie. We see my girl Tommie. Tommie sits down with this counselor. And it's another situation. I love you, Tommie, but it's just getting old. And it's one of them things. We all know you need help. Your ass know you need help. Um, but I've grown weary of this thing of you saying that you're not an alcoholic. Now, Tommie, you're a lot of things. You're a lot of things. Girl, you're loud. You're fun. You're funny. Pretty as you can be. Built like a brick shit house. And bitch, you're a drunk whore. It just, I mean, it is what it is. It's just something you can't even get around. How can you sit and in good faith say, no, I ain't no alcoholic? Bitch, you are. You're a drunk whore. You're a drunk. You're a drunk, and you act crazy. You're uncontrollable. You can't even keep shit together. A drunken pugilist, girl. That's what you are, and it's cool. We love you still, but I've grown tired of sitting week to week watching you say that you're not no drunk. Now that's just that you doing. That's too much. That's too much, and I don't want to keep on watching that. Now that's just stupid. That right there is stupid. Now I was shocked to hear her say she actually feels as though her family really don't like her. And I guess that would be a whole lot to carry around when you. I'm not even going to go into my shit. I'm not, because I got a lot of family members that I know don't like me. For some reason they can't stop trying to be around me. And the reason is they're trying to get something. They want to use me for something. So I understand that whole dynamic. I understand it. But I think you sincerely want them to like you, and that's where you and I differ. See, I don't give a fuck. When I became tired of the bullshit and this whole when I figured out that I don't really need them, I don't really need that part of the family or any part of the family actually, because I'm very self-sufficient. I don't really need my family for shit. Not that extended family. I don't need them for shit. I don't need them for shit. I really don't. I need my mother. And that's it. And that's basically when you look around, I got my mother and I got my brother. And I really don't give a fuck about too much going outside of that. I really don't. I really don't give a fuck. And then guess what? If my mother and my brother get wrong, I'll sit their asses to the side too. But it takes a while to get there. I'm 46, Tommie not there yet. So I feel for her. But that's a hell of a thing to be walking around with. And financially, you taking care of the family. Yeah, that's a whole lot, bitch. That's a whole lot. So, do I understand why you drunk and carrying on? Yeah, bitch. But it don't change nothing. You got to stop being drunk and carrying on, or you're not going to have no money because ain't nobody going to fuck with you. Ain't nobody going to fuck with you. Now, the first step to that, Tommie, is sitting down and admitting that you're a drunk bitch. Now, you got to get that together because that's crazy. That's crazy because I don't know if you're doing, I don't believe you're doing that for sure. Bitch, I think you really believe, I ain't no alcoholic. I just get drunk. No, you're an alcoholic, bitch. That's the first step to this. You can't cure it until you admit it, bitch. And I'm getting tired. I'm growing weary of it on my television. Seriously. So my thing is, Mona, if she's not making no progress, don't keep on putting her up on here like this because it's stupid. Don't keep on showing it if she hasn't made progress. Fuck it. Moving on. Erica and Tokyo. Okay. So everybody was going horseback riding. Tokyo and Erica actually stayed back. Tokyo decided to cook dinner for everybody, which she from New Orleans. So come on, do what you do, boo. And they got to talking. Now we know Erica has a checkered past, and there's a lot of shit that has gone on, and she's talked about some of the turmoil that she's had in her childhood, which has come forward. There's a little piece in there where we didn't really know about Tokyo, and I'm looking in Tokyo's face, and certain things Erica was throwing out and saying, I could see in Tokyo's face there's an issue. Where she threw out molestation, it seems as though it twisted her wheels a little bit. But she said, there's something has happened in her younger days that actually contributes to why she went through some of the hard times she's gone through. But she said she's not really ready to share that. So we're gonna hold on and see what that is. But I'm like, wow, it kind of makes sense. I don't know exactly what it was, but it makes sense. And because it came up, the molestation stuff came up right in conjunction with the virgin thing. And I'm not being a virgin because I'm just waiting for the right man to come along. And then she shut down. Somebody done something to Tokyo. So, Mona, Tokyo needs counseling. Mona. So, will we sit around wasting time on Tommie for? Tokyo vanity. She needs uh that attention that you're trying to throw at Tommie. Tokyo needs it. And I don't know how long it's going to take her because again, she has to get to where she's ready to share. She may not be ready to share on camera, and she may be ready to fix it in life, in real life, which is what I'm saying. So yeah, Mona, now's your time to kick in. You know what you're doing though. But Tokyo needs the help. Okay, so everybody else goes horseback riding. That damn jock sat on there, and it's just like in the midst of everything going on, you hear Jock say, "Oh yeah," some people said I'm hung like a horse. Bitch, where? Who said that, Jock? Who said that? Now that is proof positive. You know that people will tell you anything, Jock. You know better than that. You know better than that. Stop that shit. Stop it. I believe you're a freak. I believe you're good at what you do, whatever little freaky things you do. I believe you're good at it because Carly's behavior shows that. But hung like a horse, no, young jock. You're just that you have the right name, young jock. Okay? Now stop playing. Don't do that. Don't do that to the new viewers. Us old viewers, we seen and we saw young jock, honey. Quit playing. Moving on. Sierra got all scared and had to get, all dramatic and had to get off the horse. Shouldn't have never got the fuck up on there, goofball. Later on, they had this little picnic. Jock and Carly made up, which we all knew was going to happen. Sean Garrett was embarrassed, which we knew was going to happen. And then he had to start wanting to sit over there trying to talk shit because he's petty. And that damn Rashida was like, "We ain't doing that." I was like, "I don't even know why you invited this squarehead ass. I don't even know why he's here." Like, seriously. Everybody knows Jock and Carly are forever. That's it. I don't give a goddamn who they get with. They're going to always find each other because she likes that young Jock and all those little freaky things that he does. Bye, Sean Garrett. We don't need to see you no more. Go somewhere and write some more songs. Day 26 just did some stuff. They need some new material. Maybe you could rehash some shit and work with Danity Kane. Go sit your ass down somewhere, Sean Garrett. Tired ass. Squarehead ass. Anyway, Tierra and Jasmine, they done got together. And they helping each other. And I you know what? I don't really have a lot to say about them. I just looked at them and I said they need them a YouTube show, honey, called Side Chick Ministry. And I'm just gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave that alone. But they help each other make better decisions. Here goes moving forward. Later on in the show, we actually see Jasmine and Kelsey get together, and Kelsey told Jasmine what she thought of her showing up down there at Rashida's store opening and all that. And also she ends up getting to meet Cannon for the first time. And then, like, Mona, do you really want us to believe that this is the first time she's ever seen this little boy? He just like really was reaching for her and all of it. Whatever you say. And also with Tierra actually gave King to Sass to actually go and see Karen. So I guess it works. So they really need to go ahead on and coin that trademark. And I want my check, bitches. I want my check. Side Chick Ministry on YouTube. I want my check though. Go ahead. That bullshit. Moving on. Okay, so Sierra and Carly got together and they made up. And that was cool. And then we went and we moved on to the ridiculous. BK goes and pulls Sierra to the side and he went outside and had rose petals and candles spelling out "I love you." And I'm saying, okay, so Sierra's talking. And first I said, finally, she getting it. She's like, "I don't like what you did. All that stuff with this one and that one, and you screwed everybody." Well, I wasn't screwing that Angel. She lied. Yeah, but the other girl and that shit with Angel just don't sound right. I said, all right, come on, goddamn Sierra, you getting it. And just when I thought she was getting it, that motherfucker threw that curveball in there and told her something about her divorce is supposed to be final soon. And she like, yeah. And he like, yeah, it's going to be okay. I don't want to make you cry. The next time I'm going to make you cry is when I slide a ring on your finger. And I looked at Sierra's face and I said, don't do it. Don't do it, bitch. That bitch fell right in. I said, I wish you'd have fell off that damn horse, you goddamn goon. Fell right into it. Next thing we seen another scene with her in the bed with him. I said, I think you've fallen into the realm where I don't give a fuck and I don't feel sorry for you, Sierra. You a goddamn goofball. A goofball. Like, I mean, everything's there. Everything's there that you need to know that he ain't the move. But you just stupid. Poor dumbass. Anyway, moving on from her. Last thing. Oh, two things. Before they left the dude ranch, shout out damn Spice that showed the damn ranch hands how to twerk. I said, Lord, I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know how long we were going to go before they had these white folks out there twerking, honey, and they was getting it. I said, oh, God. Lord have mercy. When you start twerking on the dude ranch, you know it's time to go home. Get y'all's ass back to Atlanta. Down there just fucking up the dude ranch. Anyway, last thing. Tommie, her mother, and her sister, Versace, get together, making steps to try to clear up their situation. And the reason being, their mother is sick. She doesn't know exactly what the issues are, but there are some issues. And from the sounds, from the tests that they're running and all of that, it sounds to me like they're looking for cancer. Just about biopsies and all of, they're looking for cancer. And it has, she led on that it has something to do with alcoholism and that kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, I hate that this is happening. I totally hate that this is happening. But maybe this is the catalyst to Tommie getting straightened up. And her mother even said that, you know what I mean? So I'm like, but I hate that, that she may actually be sick. And she said she doesn't know if it's, nothing is conclusive. But I definitely hope it's not. I hope there's no type of cirrhosis or anything like that, growing within their mother, because that's horrible. That is horrible. But yeah, that was the last thing we seen. So maybe this is the thing that will, maybe this is the catalyst that will push Tommie to do what she needs to do and not this same old dumb, I ain't no alcoholic bullshit. Anyway, so that was it. That was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, episode 14, season 7. I will catch up with you guys next week. Later.